Hey guys, so it's been a little longer than I would have liked since my last video and this one, but honestly, I've been battling for my life. No, but in seriousness, I've just been experiencing quite a bit of depression recently, and then with everything that's going on in the world, it's just been pretty rough. So, you know, I haven't been up to sharing in this way and making videos and all of that, but I've decided today that consistency will beat depression, and I'm going to come on here and check in with you guys and have a little conversation. So um yes, Trixie. So today I wanted to share with you guys some things that I have been doing and things that I do for the sake of my mental health that just makes sense, especially now with everything that's going on. So let's get right into it. The first thing that I do um, is to move my body and do yoga. Yes, you can probably hear this in every video, you can probably see it in every video. It's a huge part of what keeps me going. And I feel too, moving your body really helps with processing your emotions. It helps with the anxiety, sometimes just getting lost in the movement and just helping things to kind of move around. Also, we know, your emotions can create physical symptoms. Sometimes you're stressed out, you get a lot of pain in your shoulder or your neck. If you're like me, you get headaches as well and migraines. And there is a yoga flow for like almost everything. So just moving your body, doing the stretches, keeping your body open and flowing just helps with processing that, and it helps me to keep my mind calm and keep me centered. And then, as a part of my yoga practice, I also have a meditation practice, which really helps to keep me centered, helps to keep me grounded. It helps with my monkey mind and my anxiety, and it also again helps me to process emotions. So those are the first two things. The third thing that I do, which is kind of hard to do, especially with everything that's going on, is I try my best to avoid the news. I have not intentionally sat down and watched the news since maybe 2014, or I don't know, way back when. The news it's just not something that I really sit and absorb like that, because while it's good to be aware and it's good to stay up to date with what's going on, I prefer to focus more heavily on things that are affecting my life directly in this moment. And that's just me. Also, the news is just sensationalized and frankly depressing. It would make you think like the world is just absolutely ending. It's horrible. It's a terrible time to be alive. And I mean, that's not quite true, you know? There are still many, many beautiful things happening. There's still, life is still good, Beautiful things are happening. There's still kind people. Yeah, so I personally avoid the news. That's not to say I don't know anything that's going on. Obviously, if you're on social media, you will get some news coming into you. You can also intentionally go out and research and look for the things that you want to know about. You don't have to sit down and watch the 7 o'clock news or 8 o'clock news or all day news or whatever. But that's just me. Some people like to stay up to date with every single thing, and that's just as good, I think. Yeah, so I think the fourth thing, whatever, the next thing that I do is to just intentionally disconnect from everything. So disconnect from social media. I think that's super important. This just disconnect, just turn off my phone, and just spend some time with myself to do whatever I want to do. I think that is extremely important. I think that has helped my mental health so many times, because there's so many times when I'll be having a perfectly fine day and I go on social media and it's just downhill from there for whatever reason. So sometimes I just like to take the time to step back, disconnect, and just you know, just recoup and recalibrate, center myself. Because yeah, the social media is set up in a way that just, you know, makes us addicted, and I don't like to be addicted to anything too tough. So yeah, disconnecting is super important for me. And then number 5 is tied into number 3. I like to spend time and just try to notice some beautiful things around me, try to get some good news in, try to see some kindness, pay attention to some of the feel-good pages if you're on social media, pay attention to some feel-good news, look around you, notice the birds, you know, if you have plants around, spend some time with them. But there's still a lot of beauty in the world, regardless of everything that's going on, regardless of how bad things are. There's still so many great things, and you have to intentionally spend some time absorbing some of that, reminding yourself that while things are falling apart, things are also coming together. You know, while we are being exposed to a lot of ugliness and a lot of destruction, there is still a lot of beauty, there's still a lot of kindness, there's still many good people. There's just so much beauty in the world, and it's just so important to spend some time and notice some of that and absorb some of that and remind yourself of that. And then the 6th and final thing is to escape. Yeah, I go to sleep. Sometimes it's just necessary. Sometimes it's really hard. Like yesterday was a particularly rough day for me, and it was very difficult. I reached for some of my tools and they weren't bringing me the level of relief that I wanted. And you know what? I just said I'm just gonna call it an early night, and it was a super early night. But I just went to my bed. I just bathed and got my bed. That's one of the things that I do that keeps me sane, because you know, sometimes you can get lost in that depressive feeling. So if I find that I'm having a particularly rough day or rough time and I'm not able to self-soothe or regulate myself, or it's not working to the level that I feel I need it to work at that time, I'll just escape everything. I'll just go to sleep, because to me that's better than getting lost in it. It's better than trying and just digging myself deeper into a hole. So I just got to sleep, and you know what, it works. I woke up this morning and I was feeling refreshed. I felt rested. I felt much better than yesterday. So yeah, sometimes you just need to escape, you know. And escape can be different for everybody. Most times it's sleep for me. A lot of people escape in music. A lot of people escape by just watching shows, or you know, just playing their games, or hanging out with friends, or whatever it is. But I know that there's a lot of negative connotation sometimes with escaping your feelings and escaping what you're going through. But sometimes it's necessary for your sanity, and sometimes you have to take a step or two back to start moving forward again, and there is no shame in that. So those are the things that I wanted to share with you guys today. Those are some things that I've been doing and that I do to kind of soothe myself, or to self-regulate my emotions and my mental health. Please like the video. You know how this goes already. Like the video, share the video, comment, tell me what you think, tell me if you have other I really would love it if you guys can share with me other things that you do to self-soothe that works for you. I'd really appreciate it. Also, if you're watching the video and you have not subscribed to my channel, please click the subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything, and it just shows that you're supporting my teeny tiny channel, you know. So just click the subscribe button now, then click like, and just make a little comment down below, click share, and just send the video to a friend. All right, cool. So I'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much for staying with me and watching this video. Bye. Say bye, Trixie. Do you want to say bye? Say bye. No?